Hello, and it is May the 22nd, and it's 4 p.m. I'll just wait for a few people to sign in, then we'll have our little Q&A chat, and then I'll do some mini mediumship readings. I'm also going to pull a card for the full moon in Sagittarius from the Moonology Oracle cards. I thought that would be cool to do that. I'll just hold on while I wait for a few people to log in. Very warm today. We just had a thunderstorm maybe about half an hour ago. It's like almost unbearable. It's about 33, maybe even higher out there right now with the humidity. Very, very humid. Hi Cindy. How are you doing? How's the weather where you are? It's so hot. I can't believe it's May and it's like in the 30s here with the humidity. It feels like it's the middle of July. It looks like it's trying to get dark again. So I hope that storm isn't coming back again. And my daughter is on her way to Italy tonight and already the flight's been delayed. So hopefully she can get out when she needs to because she has a connecting flight. I think from Florence to Rome tomorrow, but hopefully the weather will be good for her. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm hoping I'm seeing any comments that have been posted. Right now I just see one from Sydney. Last week I kind of got stuck and I was not seeing any of the comments, so if someone notices there's more comments, and oh, there we go. Hi Rila, how are you? Wow, I think you're both new, are you? Sydney and Rila, so welcome. I'll just introduce myself. My name's Wendy D'Angelo. I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm an evidential medium. I do a little chat every Wednesdays. I'm going to stick with Wednesday afternoons for now. It's just easier for me, so I can spend time with my husband in the evenings. We chat about mediumship or any other metaphysical subject you might be interested in. I kind of share my knowledge and my experience, what I've learned. I'm by no means an expert on anything. So if you're open to hearing some of my experiences or how I use certain things like oracle cards or crystals, awesome. It's a great group. Hi, Glenda. We get together regularly and lots of love and support here. And there's always some healing there is healing. Healing takes place for everyone, even the medium. So please, if you have any questions, please let me know. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to share. I'll just wait a few more minutes to see if there's anything anybody wanted to ask me. Just a reminder, I will be, this is being recorded. I'll post it on my YouTube channel because a lot of times people want to review a message. Oh my God, because it's hard to remember everything when it's live and it's happening. So this will be recorded. If I remember, you just kind of hear what I'm saying. You don't see your comments. So you'll notice sometimes I'll read out what you say, your response to evidence I give, just so when someone views the recording later, it kind of makes sense to them and they know what's happening. So I will be posting that later today. What else do I want to share? When I do the readings, they will be spirit-centered. So I connect with spirit, whoever's waiting to come through to talk to an audience member. I do it that way. That works really well for me. I'll give a variety of different types of evidence. Usually, you know, it can be a variety of things. It can be names, it can be age, passing, personality, memories are really big. I even get things like songs that are really specific that might mean something to you. And if you can take 80 to 100% of this evidence, I just ask you to say yes in the text box. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Amy. How are you? Nice to see you. So that's kind of how I work. And then I'll connect in with your loved one. Then it's really important when you're receiving a mediumship reading that you kind of work with the medium. Because every time I get a yes, it's like, I know I'm on the right path, I'm connecting, and it kind of boosts the vibration for me, and it also boosts the vibration of your loved ones in spirit, because they're like, yeah, she's getting it. She knows it's me. It's like, boom. So whenever I get a yes, it's very helpful, and a no is just as helpful because it's telling me I'm off. I might have grabbed that information wrong, and I just have to go back and I have to clarify. So don't let me go down a rabbit hole thinking I have the right information and it's totally wrong. So please just say no, or I'm not sure, or anything like that is okay to kind of help me out. Let me see, is there anything else I want? Anybody have any questions at all? Sorry, I should have wiped my glasses before I got on today and I didn't. Any questions at all about anything you like? Has anyone recently had a mediumship reading that they really enjoyed? Or a mediumship reading that was like unusual or different? Or any kind of dreams? Or I had a crazy dream last night, and I wish I could remember the woman's name, but I'm hoping we might be able to connect with her, because I really feel this one was for someone today. And she just kept repeating her name, and I'm like, okay, remember. Then, you know, you wake up and you don't remember. So I'm hoping to bring that woman through, because whoa, was she determined. Like last night, it's like, come on, it's not till 4 o'clock. So we'll see what happens with that, if I can make a connection for her today. Very strong lady, in terms of her energy and a message she wants to bring through. Oh boy, okay. I'm going to start bringing her forward, so I'm just going to hold on a minute. So one thing I just wanted to mention, I'm all excited. I love full moons. There's a full moon tomorrow. Hi, Lise, how are you? Full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. It's about 9:53 a.m. tomorrow in Toronto. It's called the flower moon because a lot of flowers are blooming at this time, which is so beautiful. My lilacs look lovely, my geraniums, my lily of the valley, and I'm like a kid in a candy shop because I just recently moved to this home. So I'm running around looking at all the flowers coming up to see what flowers are now in my gardens, which is so awesome. So lots of flowers, garlic, bluebells, violets, they're all blooming right now. So it's known as the flower moon. What's pretty cool also with this full moon, it's a pretty positive full moon because it's Venus and Jupiter are aligning at the same time. So Venus, of course, is love and romance and beauty and art, and Jupiter is growth, abundance, and wisdom. So they're coming together, aligning at the same time with this full moon. So it's all about I feel that it's all about kind of new beginnings, self-empowerment, speaking your truth, stepping forward in the world, all those things. And if you think about Sagittarius, and the sun's in Gemini, and I'm a Gemini. So Gemini is really about communication and knowledge and expressing things. And Sagittarius is really about, you know, adventure, different perspectives, a lot to do with freedom. So there's a thing with freedom kind of with Gemini and Sagittarius too. And I like to interpret this freedom, not like, you know, adios, I'm out of here. Freedom in terms of freedom of the mind, having an open mind, having an open heart, being able to express yourself. So it's almost like double duty with this full moon. So that's kind of cool. So what else was I going to say here? So just remember too with the full moon, so you can set your intentions, right? At least things that no longer serve you, which is really good. I have some things like I've had a little bit of, I don't know what it is with me. It's like I'm past memories. So there might be kind of some anger or resentment I'm still holding on to. I didn't know. And I'm just finding it's slowly being released, which is great with the full moon coming up. And it's just helping you what I find when things from the past that come up, it's like, I haven't thought of that in 30 years. For myself personally, I find it's a releasing of that. So you get this higher awareness of truth for yourself and like spiritual growth. So it's almost like for you to move forward, you got to release this. You know, there's no ifs or buts. If that's there, there's a block. So when I see those things, kind of releasing those things and feeling emotions bubbling up, I know I'm moving forward in terms of my spiritual growth and my healing, which is just awesome because that's what we all want to do, evolve our soul. The full moon's also really good for, clearing and charging your crystals. So this is one of my very favorite ones. This is the 6-point star clear quartz. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? So I'm going to make sure that I put this crystal as well as my other ones on a window ledge just to kind of be cleared and recharged. Then after the full moon tomorrow, sorry, I'm losing my voice all of a sudden, I'm going to put my intention into this stone. So I know this intention for the quartz for me is going to be connected to spiritual growth and healing. So that's kind of cool. So just some things to remind you what you can do for the full moon. And there's a variety of crystals that are helpful for you. So for example, the opal is good for the Sagittarius part of the full moon. Leopard jasper, agate, smoky quartz. Oh, here's my smoke. I always have my smoky quartz for me. I always have it always around me there. Helps to clear the way and open energy for new positive people, thoughts, and situations that will benefit you. So that's a really good one. And my citrine, where are you? My citrine. I'm not sure where the citrine is right now. Oh, there you are. There's a little piece, right? Citrine's really good for the Gemini, empowers personal intention, forward momentum, self-expression, which I feel is what this full moon is all about, self-expression, self-empowerment. So I hope that I just wanted to say a little bit about the full moon. So I love every full moon. I'll be out there trying to get some pictures later this evening. Hi, Amanda, how are you? Any questions at all? Is anyone thinking of doing any kind of rituals for the full moon? Has anyone been feeling a little emotional with the full moon coming? Like I said, I've been having some kind of crazy dreams, very intense dreams. I thought what I would do is I'm going to pull a card from the Moonology Oracle card deck just to see kind of what inspiration or direction we can think about during this full moon tomorrow. So let's just see what the cards bring forward for us. Okay, just some inspiration, something that we need to know right now. Oops, just going to continue. I had a whole bunch there. All right. Okay. Oh boy, and look what comes up. Isn't that cool? I'm always amazed how this comes up. So I got the new moon in Gemini. So as we know, right, it's the sun's in Gemini for this full moon, which is in Sagittarius. And look what we need to think about. Communication is key. And that's what I just talked about, communication. And for me during this time, it's kind of, communication is kind of threefold maybe. It's kind of reflection, internal communication with your soul, right? Who are you? What am I working on? Etc. That kind of thing. And then also communication with the spirit world, the universe, and then your community and others. So as we know, communication is everything. Absolutely. Something we're learning, right? As our soul evolves, it's really all about communication, right? How to communicate love, how to communicate anger. What does it look like? What are my thoughts? What are my actions? All those things are just so important in your day-to-day interactions. Any questions at all? Everybody's quiet. Any questions? No questions, then I can maybe start and do some readings. I guess everybody wants me to do readings today. So just to let you know, my intention is to work in service for the spirit world with the highest level of integrity. And I will bring through evidence, the very best of my ability. Being human, we make mistakes. Sometimes I grab it wrong. That's just the way it is. But I'm going to do my very, very best. I do this to demonstrate survival of consciousness after physical death, to show that our soul is eternal, as well as our relationships. And just to confirm that our loved ones in spirit are around you. They do miss you. They know what you're doing. They went to a lot of work to make sure they were here, 4 o'clock. They knew this was happening to get the message through to you. So it's not like random. It's all set up in the background before, okay? And again, just to confirm too that everyone has the ability to be a medium, be it a personal medium for yourself, friends and family, or to be a professional medium. That's a journey. You have to decide which one that you're going to take. All right. So again, it will be mini readings this evening and or this afternoon. I'm so sorry. Many readings, and I'm going to try and do as many readings as I can today. That's my intention today. So if you just want to take a deep breath in, whew, and just relax your nervous system, clear your mind, open up that heart space, that beautiful heart space. Just allow, surrender, welcome in your loved ones in spirit. Okay, and I'll start with it. Let's see if I can get that lady who was chatting up a storm last night. Okay. Okay, as I move my mind to the spirit world, I definitely have a female in spirit, and I feel this is the spirit that was communicating to me last night. And she just kept repeating her name again and again and again to me, which I thought was kind of interesting. And, you know, just feeling into that, she was giving me a first name and a last name. I've never had a spirit come in and give me the first name and the last name. So I knew she just wanted to be identified. She was giving me evidence that was so clear to get her identified. Unfortunately, I didn't write it down, but just as I'm kind of like feeling kind of into that name and what it could be. So I know it's a female. I know she's over 50, maybe into the 60s. I don't want to say elderly with her, and she like smiles, she's happy. I'm not going to call her elderly. And I have a name, and it's something like Janette like Fee McFarland. I feel that the second name has a Mick in it or a Mac in it. So she just kept giving me her full name. So I feel that this lady was like a no one by her both her names being spoken. Like maybe a lot of people would identify her by her first and last name, or she had like a nameplate with her first and last name, because she just keeps emphasizing how important her first and her last name is. Okay, and I feel that it's possibly an aunt, and I'm just getting like Auntie J, and I feel that this woman's coming through to confirm or to acknowledge something to do with her sister or her mother. So can someone take an aunt that has passed? Very determined. And it's the double, like it's the two names. She keeps coming through with two names. And I feel there's some kind of connection. She wants to talk about her sister's health, or if it's not her sister, your mother's health. Something to do with mother, she keeps saying. Mother, mother, mother. Can anyone take this lady? I just wanted to get some confirmation. So she keeps talking about health. I feel that it's health. I'm going to be honest. I almost feel that she's coming through to confirm that mom is okay. Like mom's okay. I definitely get this. I feel like it's possibly like a current passing. It's like she's saying, mom's okay. It's like, she's with me. She's okay. You need to know this. You need to know this. And I tell you, she was coming through so determined. She was coming through last night. If I'm wrong with Aunt, that's okay. I just wanted to see if anyone can take this. So far, I'm not seeing any responses, so I'm just going to assume no one's responding and that I'm not stuck like I was last week. Okay, let me just see what else. I don't know, she's talking about her hair, which is funny. She's showing me gray hair, and I don't know what you would call those. You know when you would do like little circles with your, like, is it pin? I don't know why I want to say pinwheels. You know, like little circles and you use bobby pins? She's showing me that with her hair. So there's some significance about her hair. She's even giving me the impression of, it's funny because these are the words she's using. She's saying like school marm, like a traditional kind of school marm kind of personality. Like this is the way it is. This is what you do. Like not kind of like a lot of deviation for this lady coming through. Let me just see what else she wants to say. I don't know why she's showing me her shoes. She's showing me her shoes that are comfortable. She's showing me, I don't think they're nylons. They're like support hose. She's just showing me what she's wearing just to emphasize that she was very traditional, kind of comfortable in the things she wore. Traditional, comfortable, nothing really flashy. Okay, let me just see. I'll try one more thing and then I'm just going to bring the message through if no one can take this lady, which I'm so surprised because she came through so strong. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Okay. Okay, she wants to talk about, she's talking about like her legs, but like her hips, something about her hips. Problems walking, balance, something that she just wants me to emphasize her walk. She says, they're going to know this from my hips, my trouble walking. Something with the hips. So, you know, it's really hard to keep your balance when you got a problem with one of your hips. So she's showing me that. Well, she's showing me a whole bunch of things. I don't know why she would bring up a goldfish. So I'm just going to put goldfish out there. She's laughing about a goldfish. And she's showing me things that I recognize from when I was a child. You'd go to the pet store, they put a goldfish, like, I don't know, they might still do that, in a little bag, right? And then you got your goldfish bowl and away you go. So she's laughing about a goldfish. And I'm seeing one goldfish in a goldfish bowl. Okay. Isn't it interesting? And it's something to do with the message. It's almost like, what is this about? It almost feels like it's a little, this is going to sound funny, but it's almost like she's referring to almost like a little bit of anxiety. Like you're feeling like you're in a goldfish bowl and everybody's watching your every move. And she's saying, it's the wrong perspective. Don't think of it like that. She's saying, take the other perspective. Nice, clean, fresh water, swimming around, having a great day. Don't think that people are like, what is it, like zeroing in on you, watching your every move, questioning what you're doing. So this whole message is kind of about like watching your mindset, your perspective, and having, it's almost like, it's like freedom almost. She's talking about freedom there. So I'm going to leave that message. If someone can take that message later, that's awesome. I was hoping to get someone I could just connect as someone recently had lost a mother. We're worried about their health, but right now no one's taking this. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. Okay. Thank you. She said, don't worry. They'll be watching. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it with that. I'm going to trust the spirit communicate that they're going to get that message. So, all right, thank you. I now have a beautiful, just a beautiful dog coming through. just sitting there like so like dignified and majestic and intelligent and strong and vibrant. I'm almost getting like, I don't know, I was going to say king, but I almost want to say prince. And if I look at the breed reminds me of like a Malamute, like Alaskan Malamute. Beautiful. Alaskan Malamute or a Husky. It's that kind of look of a dog. So I would say it's more of unusual kind of dog. Waiting so patiently. It's just sitting there and like waiting, just waiting, like waiting for its owner, just waiting, just beautiful. And so funny because this dog comes through talking about, this is gonna sound like it's talking about like a yellow ducky, rubber ducky connected to this dog. If anyone could take like, it may be a toy, or it might even be connected to like bath time. Because you know, rubber ducky, you're the one who makes bath time lots of fun. So I keep hearing that, I'm truly in love with you, do boo be do, whatever. So I keep hearing that song connected to this dog. And I know that this dog, because this dog's showing me images of like bath time. I'm seeing bath. I'm like, so I don't know if there are issues with getting this dog to take a bath or to train this dog to do certain things. But it's funny. So the message the dog's bringing through is just like thanking you for making everything like a game. Isn't that interesting? Like making things so much fun in terms of the training of this dog. So he's just, thank you for making things so much fun. So it's almost like this dog had, I don't know, stubborn, unfocused. I don't know what the word is. And by making it fun or almost like, woo, distracting them, you could train them to do things or to get them to follow the rules of a household. Yeah, he keeps showing me a bathtub. I just keep seeing a bathtub. Isn't that funny? He's like jumping in and jumping out, jumping in and jumping out. Can anyone take a dog in spirit? Similar to like a Malamute or this kind of personality? Oh, a Husky, Jane does. Jane, I'm not getting the messages again. Is that right? I don't know why this always happens to me. Oh, there you go. Oh, now I'm getting the messages, but I wasn't getting any. Okay, now they're coming. Oh, I don't know why that always happens to me. Thank you. Okay, Jane, thank you. A Husky. All right. Whew. Can you take, I'm like sweating here because nothing was happening. I'm like, whoa, I'm right out of it today. I'm totally disconnected. So just this Husky, Jane, I'm going to just write down the name Jane. All of a sudden I'll forget your name. But Jane, can you take the personality of this dog? Very intelligent, patient, like I don't know why this dog is just sitting like and just looking at me, like not even moving a muscle. A very good dog. Okay. And did you have to did you do fun things with them? Like, I don't know, did you sing to them? Did they have like toys? Because the dog just keeps saying how you made things so much fun, like in his training. Does that make sense? You did like unusual things in the training? I don't know. And again, I keep seeing him jumping in the bathtub, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out. I don't know what that's about. Oh, took him fishing with me. Okay. All right. So maybe I'm misinterpreting the bathtub. Could it possibly be he's jumping into the boat and out of the boat? Because if you think about it, like seeing a small space like a bathtub is almost like a boat. Let me see what else. Okay. And I just keeps talking about rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one. And I really think this rubber ducky is referring to you. Like, I'm truly in love with you. Okay, let me just find out what else he wants to say. It's funny. He's saying, like, we had our moments. We had our moments. What does he mean by that? It's almost like we had our quiet moments of, like, beauty. Does that make sense in nature? Like, moments of, like, peace and beauty? And I don't know. It's almost like, what am I seeing here? It's like almost like the sun setting. Like, he showed me, like, a beautiful scenery by the water, and I can see, like, the sun is pink. And it's like quiet, it's calm. And he's saying we had those beautiful moments of, like, silence. And, like, I want to say it was, like, spiritual. Because he's saying, like, connection. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, you know those pictures you see of people, and you see their back, and it's a person, a dog, and the person's got their arm around their dog. That's the image he's giving me. It's almost like two friends, like confidants. It's like this, I don't know, I'm just seeing this really strong bond between you and this dog. So he's acknowledging that. Okay. And I don't know if there's a funny story about, like, bait and tackle, like a hook. Did he get it caught in his paw, or was there some commotion about that? He's bringing me, something about the tackle or something. I don't know if he knocked it over, he got it caught in his paw or his leg, or I don't know why he's bringing my attention to that. He's just laughing about that. And I'm just seeing, like, the boat moving, like he's moving around, and something kind of chaotic or whatever happened. He's just bringing my attention to that with the tackle box. Okay. Because I'll tell you exactly what it looks like, what he's showing me. I'm seeing, when people go fly fishing, and do they have, like, a little, I don't know, fuzzy thing, like on a little hook? That's what he's showing me. He's showing me that. So I don't know what that means in terms of fishing. Okay, let me just see what else. What would you both, can you confirm this? Would you both sit, like, lie in a lawn chair together, or a hammock? Or he's just showing me some kind of unusual, I don't know, it might not even be unusual. Maybe that's just the way he's showing me that. But you would lie together. It was funny because he's showing me on a hammock, but it might not necessarily be a hammock. He just wants to get my attention, that you would lie together. Does that make sense? Like, cuddle together, like a hammock or a lawn chair, or you would spend that time together. Because he's just showing himself, like, lying beside you. Does that make sense, Jane, to you? We cuddled, okay. Because he's bringing me back to that, since, I don't know, I couldn't get the hook thing right, what he was trying to tell me. So he's just showing me that. And he's saying it's like humans. He's saying it's like human beings cuddling. He's saying it's not like a pet. He's saying that. Okay. And he's just saying that was really important. That was special. Could feel your heartbeat. So he's just saying that it was, and it's like he's saying it was more special than you knew. It was more special than you knew. Because he's saying, like, what's he saying? Like, I don't know what he means by this, but, like, crossing the boundaries. It was almost like, again, he keeps saying this, like, more than a pet. He's saying this again. Like, so I guess what he's bringing up, like, a trained dog would not be able to, cuddle, get on a couch, do those kind of things. They would be trained. And he's saying that was me kind of passing those boundaries again. So I don't know. There's something about him passing boundaries. So can you take that? He would break rules sometimes, and it would be like, oh, like you just couldn't be tough on him, or you couldn't reinforce the rules. All of animals were family. Ah, okay. Because he just keeps saying that, like something about boundaries, and he's laughing about boundaries. Like he could cross some boundaries with you, and he knew that there wouldn't be any, what's he saying? Like there wouldn't be any strict discipline. And he's just laughing, kind of like, it's almost like what would you say that? He's got you around his little paw, something like that. You know, around your little finger, like you know how much you can push a person. So he's saying he was aware of that. He was aware of that. Okay, I just want to see if there's anything else he wants to say before we. He's talking about a girl. Spoiled, yeah. Was there a young girl that he was particularly fond of? Because he's saying young girl. He said girl. He's saying girl. And I feel it's a younger girl. And I feel this younger girl, if not a family member, it could have been like a neighbor or somebody that knew him. They're quite upset when he passed. Can you take that, Jane? I think this is part of his message about this. It feels like I know it's a younger person. I feel like it's a female. And it was quite, they had interactions. Yes, okay. This is what his message is about. He's referring to her. Oh boy, I feel like a lot of, so I feel a lot of love and a connection with this dog and this young girl. And he's just acknowledging that. He's acknowledging like his love for those moments that they had together. So I know there were some special times they spent. Isn't this interesting? Like, I don't know, it's almost as if they taught each other something. Like, it's very deep to make me like want to like get so emotional. So, and he's just saying, you know, I want you to let her know that I'm okay. And it's almost like he wants you to like give her a picture of him. I don't know if there's a picture of them together, but he's saying that would be, it's like that would be a nice thing to do. It's like he almost wants to do that for her. Okay, there you go. Okay. I don't know. He's not really saying, he just said a young girl. So there's something about a picture with him, like it's important. She sees it. So can you take, Jane, that there was one of your daughters is more, I don't know, what is the word? Sensitive, compassionate, something about drawn to animals, and particularly this dog. I don't know if one stands out for you more than the other. It could quite possibly be the both of them. He just said one young girl to me, so I just assumed one young girl. So there's something about a picture. So I don't know if you don't have a picture of him and your daughter's out like on the mantle for them to see it. Youngest is a vet. There you go. She's the one. So if she doesn't have her own photo of like her, and if you have a photo of her and this dog, if you could give that to her. I think he wants me to say that. I don't know. Why do I think she's going to put it in the vet office, or she has a special place with animals in her life somewhere in her home. So there's something about he would like his photo to be with the other ones. It's like the other ones, he keeps saying, with the other photos, because okay, so he would like you to give that to her and let her know that he requested that. And yeah, he's just talking about her light, and he's just saying, you know, we're all thanking you. over here. So he's talking about the animal spirits over there. They're all thanking her for what she does. Oh my goodness, if you could tell her that too. And maybe, you know, even if it's just a picture of him. And oh my goodness, whoa. Yeah, so he's just acknowledging what she does, her light, and that they know on the other side, the animal kingdom. Wow, okay, that's awesome. I never thought we were going to go that direction, but okay. Thank you so much, Jane. So I know that this message was for your daughter, who's the vet tech. Oh, so beautiful. And I don't know if you know Jane, but I just had my dog at the vets. I'm in Toronto, Canada, though. There's a big sign saying shortage of vet techs. Please be patient. So please, if you want to be a vet tech, go for it. We need you. The animals need you. So God bless your daughter and what she does. Lots of love to you, Jane, and your daughter. Wow. So loved. So loved. Wow. Oh, whew. That's a hard one to, okay. I'm just going to try and shake that one off. I think she talks about him still too. I think she talks about, it's like she talks about me. I helped her, you know, I motivated her as part of my contract. He's like, he just keeps going on, and he's so proud, so proud. It's like a papa dog, Oh, all right, thank you. I'm just going to oh, in the States too. So please, if you want to be a vet tech, go for it. Animals need you so desperately. They really do. And it's such, that was when I was going to be a vet, and I changed my mind and I went into teaching. But I tell you, such a rewarding job. Okay. All right. Whew. Let's just have this little guy. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful animal. Oh. Whew. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to, because I was kind of stuck there before. So this lady that I had earlier, I felt it was like an ant energy, maybe about 50s, 60s. I was getting like a first name and surname. Like she kept putting them together. She wouldn't say this is my, she would do. So it's almost like a traditional way of introducing yourself. Like, hi, I'm Wendy. I would say, hi, I'm Wendy D'Angelo. I would just say, hi, I'm Wendy. But you're very kind of traditional lady. I was getting those pin curls in the hair. And she kept saying mother. So is there someone that can take this lady? I thought an aunt. I'm going to be honest. I thought I was getting the name Janette, like Janet McSomething. I'm just going to do a quick check. If not, I thought I saw somebody come through and said something about pin curls. So I just wanted to check. Oh boy, I hope I'm not stuck again. Oh, for Pete's sakes. All right, patience. I got patience. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm not seeing anybody responding. I have no idea if I'm stuck again. If anyone sees it, so the last message I have is from Jane, and she said, here in the States too, there's a shortage of vet techs. If there's been any comments after that, could someone let me know? So that's going to tell me I'm stuck again. Okay. Oh, here we go, Kelly. There we go, Kelly, this is for you. Holy camoli. There you go. Thank you. And you know, her name is Janette. Okay. And I kept getting Auntie J. I don't know if you ever called her Auntie J, but I kept getting Auntie J. And she came, I tell you, she was in my dreams last night, all night long. She just kept repeating her name. I'm like, da-da-da. And in my dream, I'm like, okay, I'm going to remember this, da-da-da. And I was repeating the name in my head, da-da-da. And then I woke up and I couldn't remember it. Okay. 2 days ago. And I came for her mother. Her mother's name is Janette. Okay. For her mother's, okay. You're caring for her mother. Okay. Okay. So let me just, okay. So she's talking about her mother's health. Okay, let me just get back there with her because she said someone's going to take this. Okay. All right, just give me a minute. Just let me get back into, so, okay, you're caring for your aunt's mother. So who would that be to you? Oh boy, this is going to be a test. So that would that be your great, would that be your great aunt? Okay. Okay, Kelly says her name is Cheryl. Her mother's name is Janette. Okay, thank you. So she was just, okay. And that happens sometimes. Sometimes I think Spirit's giving me their name, but they're giving me somebody else's name. Okay, I got it. Okay. So she's just wanted to talk about mother, and you're caring for her mother. Okay, let me just try and get back to her. Sorry. First of all, she's saying you're doing a good job. She's saying you're doing a good job. You're following the protocol. Okay, thank you. Okay, yep, I was going to get to that. I said that a little, yeah, okay. She said you're following the protocol. So there's something about that she likes. Like she seems to like steps followed, doing, like take a pill at this time, eat at this time, do this. So she's saying she likes how you're handling things right now. And she is coming through to acknowledge your mother's health. I don't know. She's saying to me that she's talking about weakness and sleeping more. Can you take that, Kelly? Like you're seeing like a decline. Is she like weaker and she's like sleeping more, asleep more than awake? Why is she saying that to me? That she's sleeping more. Okay, so it's your grandmother. Okay, thank you. I have to make a list of a family tree. So it's your grandmother. So you're taking care of your grandmother. Yes, rapid decline. Okay, thank you. Because that's why she came through. Like last night, I tell you, my whole dream was about this lady. She doesn't want you to worry. She keeps saying that. I don't want you to worry. You're doing what needs to be done. I agree with your protocol and your decisions. She said, you worry about, it's funny. It's like, she's saying you worry about your side. She's like, you worry about the earth plane. Let me worry about the spirit plane. She's saying it like that. Like she's saying, she's like, it's funny how she's saying the doors are like the doors will, I want to just get how she's saying it. Just give me a minute. She's saying it like this. She's saying the doors will be opening for my mother, your grandmother. So she's saying, don't worry about anything with the transition. It's like, I'm here to meet her. Everything's going to go, how's she saying it? Like smoothingly well. I don't know if that's the word, but she's saying everything's going to go well. Everything's going to go well. And it's interesting. She's saying she's aware I'm around. She's saying she's aware that I'm around. She's saying that, Kelly, are you aware of that? I don't know if your grandma's talking about her daughter, but it's almost like she's aware. She's aware of this. And I feel also like your grandma she keeps talking about sleeping all the time. So sleeping is almost like, it's almost not like, it's like an altered, okay. She just passed 2 days ago. And you're talking about, sorry, I don't know my brain today. You're talking about your aunt passed 2 days ago, right? Okay, so you understand what I'm saying, how she's talking about your mother. It's interesting because what does she want to talk about herself? I got to tell you, Kelly, she doesn't even really want to talk about her. She just wants to talk about your grandmother. Okay. Okay, I'm just asking your aunt if there's anything she's saying. She's so funny. She's so matter of fact. She's like, as expected. She doesn't even put it as expected. As expected. And again, she's saying smoothly well, everything went well, as expected. And everything that she's experienced and she's now aware of, she's going to be assisting in that manner from the spiritual world for your grandmother. Does that make sense? Okay, yeah, she's sleeping a lot. So what I was going to talk about sleeping, what your aunt was saying is like she's in that, how's she saying? Almost in that preparatory, I don't know, is that a word? Preparatory stage where kind of the soul's like almost like being aware of leaving the body. I hope that makes sense. That's what she's saying. It's almost like preparing for whenever that takes place, divine timing. So a lot of us think, oh, this is sleeping, but it's not really sleeping. It's more of like of an altered state. So then your grandmother's more aware of her loved ones in spirit that are around her and how they're going to assist her in transitioning. That's the information that they're giving me. Earthly, yeah. 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 And you did mention, right, that her husband's there? Yeah, Grandpa. Because I said Grandpa, so I see Grandpa there too. Grandpa's there. Very nice gentleman. Very gentle. Yeah. It's almost like, it's so funny. The feeling they're giving, like when I'm seeing them and the energy I'm getting from them, it's almost like, you know, when this is going to sound very odd, but you know when you're about to give birth to a baby, you know, and you're there, the baby's about to be birthed, you got the nurses, you got the doctor, and everybody's so excited. It's like that, but on the spirit world, it's like your aunt's there, your grandpa's there, and they're like there, expectant, waiting, can't wait for her to be delivered to the other side. They're going to welcome her. They're going to celebrate. Everything's going to be wonderful. That's what they're showing. That's what they're showing me, Kelly. Isn't that awesome? I've never seen that before. What else do they want? Is there anything else that they want to say? Again, they just want to confirm because they know they're acknowledging kind of the stress. That's not even the right word. It's like stress, like pressure, making these decisions, how it's so emotional. It's like a turbulent time. It's like your mind, it's your emotions. It's like it's everything. And they're just acknowledging all that and what you're going through. And they just want you to know that they're supporting you. You're making the right decisions. You're following, I keep getting following protocol. There's some kind of protocol that you're doing, everything that you're supposed to do. And then they're just saying, it's like, now it's like letting, what is it? It's like allowing nature to take its course. That's what, then you just allow. And they're saying, we know on the earth plane, that's the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do. Grieving is so challenging. And we all need to go through it. It's part of life. It's part of our experience. But they're saying, like, we're guaranteeing you, we're here with open arms. We're here with open arms. So you do not have to worry about anything. With the passing, we're here to support her. Yes. Yeah, and they're showing me that, and with his, yeah, absolutely. Okay. I just want to see if they have anything. They're just saying, you know, I was just asking, your aunt seems to be doing a lot of talking. She's just saying, make sure you're getting the support you need. Don't say I'm okay. she's just saying, like, make sure that you're taking, like, breaks. Something about taking a break, walking outside. She's just saying, she's just like, make sure you have those moments to yourself that you need. Okay, I'm just going to say this because I'm seeing this. Is there some kind of symbol or cross or some kind of religious, what would you call that? Like religious icon or a picture or something that your grandmother has in her room, or something of significance? Does that resonate with you, Kelly? I don't know why they were showing me that. They're showing me like a cross, and it felt like there's some kind of religious, like it was a religious icon or some connotation to that. Maybe they're just trying to talk to me, saying to me about prayers, about you giving prayers. They were just showing me like a cross. They're trying to give me a message there about that cross. There we go. All right. Thank you, because they kept saying in her room, thank you. So now you know, Kelly, they know everything. And you know what? And like, I really want to say God bless you for that, because, you know, it's, you know, you follow your instincts, you follow your guts, whatever resonates and is right for you in that moment. I always want to say it's right. It's when you ignore it that it's not right. You've got to follow that through. So they're just acknowledging that, and they're laughing, and they're saying like double fold. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like, I don't know, like they're saying the Lord. They're saying like the Lord and us, nothing can go wrong. We got this. And they're kind of giggling about that, but like in a nice way, right? Like smiling, like a knowing smiling. Yeah, we got this. It's like every side of the, I don't know what they're saying, like every side of the fence, they're trying to tell me something like every part of what you got to think about is taken care of. And then I'm hearing like Jesus and things like that too. So, so God bless you. God bless you, Kelly. And you know, they want you to talk to them. So talk to them, Kelly. They're like, talk to us. It's okay. They're saying it's okay. Your tears are okay. They're so beautiful. Oh, what a lovely family you have there for you. They're saying like, it's okay. Your tears are okay. We'll wipe them away. And then they show me a lot of light. Then I just see like this light, like this beautiful light. You know what I mean? And it's funny. I'm going to say this because this is what it reminds me. It reminds me of, you know, if you see like angel, like Mother Mary or any of the saints, you see that beautiful halo or that light around them. That's what they're saying, right? That light is there around this whole situation. It's saying it's bringing peace. What else are they saying? It's like peace. They just keep saying peace. I just keep hearing, I feel there's something else, but I'm not getting that. I'm just feeling like this peace, this calm, connectedness, love. They want me to say holy something, holy, like holy, something religious, holy, I don't know, what is this, holy sacrament? I'm not quite sure what they're trying to say about like something holy, almost like going to the pearly gates. There's something holy. I'm kind of showing, sorry, my religious background isn't very strong. So they're just saying something about really holy, that holy, what is that? You know that, is it Holy Sacrament? There's a prayer after someone, there's something about that. There's something about that that's really important. Yes, I say that all the time. When I say my Lord, they're telling me I'm supported in all 4 directions. Ah, there you go. There you go. That's lovely. I'm trying to be that light. You are that light. You are that light. They see that light. And not only that, Kelly, you're drawing in that light. Do you understand that? With your prayers and with your high vibration, you're drawing in that sense of comfort, that sense of grace. So never think that you're alone, because you are not. And that was really important. They wanted you to know that. Wow. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kelly, for working with me. You have a lot of support on the other side, and I wish you light, love, all the things that you need. And remember, follow your intuition, keep your heart open. And thank you so much for working with me. Oh, that was so beautiful, Kelly. Wow. Whew. All right. I'll see if I can do one more reading. I'm so sorry. They tended to be really long, but when it's so hard to ask for it to leave when you got them there. So thank you so much, everyone, for being patient. Okay, I have an elderly gentleman now, and this is kind of interesting. He would be of all the things. Okay, I'm like, are you sure you want me to say this? He's like, yes. So he's known for, isn't this funny, like liver spots? I don't even know what liver spots are. Are liver spots like dark circles on your skin? So he's talking about like, he's known for liver spots, and he's saying like, I don't know, on his face, on his scalp. He's talking about his passing. He's saying that he was extremely isn't even the right word. He's talking about how tired he was, like tired, like to the extreme. I wish there was another word I could use other than tired, because it was more than that. Almost like couldn't lift his eyelids, tired. And he's saying that he was ready to transition. I was ready. And he said, I had a good life. And I feel that this gentleman, he definitely feels elderly. And just, you know, when he's showing himself like passing, he looks like an elderly, older gentleman. Okay. He just keeps talking about like, I'm tired. He knew he was ready to go. I know he was a senior, well into his senior years, possibly his 80s. Like loss of hair. You know, when you can see the receded hairline, and there'd be like, I don't know, is that liver spot? I don't know why you say liver spots, but I'm just going to say liver spots again. I feel that, wow, I feel that this gentleman was either in like a long-term care facility or like a retirement home. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. I just have a feeling that he wasn't at home. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like people going to visit him. And it almost feels like a little bit, I don't know, like a institution kind of setting. Because it looks, I don't know, in his 80s. Okay, let me see what else. It's almost like he's, you know, it's like his death was peaceful. It was expected. And he's like, you know, and he's like, I'm here. What a funny gentleman. He's almost like, I'm here to be a representative of people that live a long life and just pass naturally of old age. That's what he's saying. He goes, I want to be a representative for those people. He goes, because a lot of people think, oh, isn't that interesting? He goes, a lot of people may think that mediums are bringing through people in spirit that are very dramatic or tragic, And I just want you to know that we're all here and we all have a message, and we all have some kind of healing to share with our loved ones and to fulfill, like something about fulfill our purpose or fulfill ourselves. So he's a very matter-of-fact gentleman. And he goes, and he's saying, you know, and my loved one in spirit wouldn't even think that I would come through. It was almost like, okay, away we go, because it was expected. He lived a good life. He was ready to go. Everything went as expected. No family issues. Oh my goodness. You got to give me something here. All right. He's like, just matter of fact. Okay, so first of all, you got to tell me it's your loved one here, or you just come in, popping in to let everybody know. Larissa, it could be my grandpa in 90s. He had liver spots in his arm. When he was, I think it's for you, Larissa. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Can you take about his passing? It was kind of like, I don't want to, it was just kind of as expected type of thing. Nothing really out of the ordinary saying it was expected. It was time for me to go. Everything when is expected. He just keeps saying that. Everything when is expected. Okay, so let me find out where he's coming through. Because he's coming through for a reason. And I think it's just marvelous that he came through to say that he was kind of like being a kind of role model. So why is he saying that? That's really important. Okay, let me find out. He's saying, you know, I always believed in being a stand-up kind of man. Like, if you're gonna, oh, how's he saying that? It's like, if you're gonna live to your best capabilities. Be a role model for everybody. That's what he's saying. Live to the best of your capabilities. It's so important for people to know this. It's almost like he's taken the stage here. So I don't know if he did a lot of speaking in his professional life, but he's speaking now. He's just speaking his mind about things, and people living to the fullness of their capabilities. Okay, so let me just ask him. So he knows you're here, Larissa. So he's saying, you know, Larissa questions herself sometimes. Can you just confirm that, Larissa? He's like, she questions herself sometimes. What is it? Question yourself about what? Am I fulfilled in what I'm doing, or should I be doing more? It's something about that he's saying. Am I doing what I'm meant to do, or should I be doing more? And how do I know when I'm supposed to be doing more? How do you know when you make that decision? It's almost like he's saying, like he's hearing questions that you're asking yourself. Larissa, have you been asking, can you just confirm, have you been asking yourself a lot of questions, maybe about, I don't know, life in general? Yes, it was old age. Absolutely. Thank you. Can you take anything about questioning yourself? That sounds right. Okay. And I feel that you're thinking about, because again, he's like talking, he just goes back. Living your life to your fullest capacity. So there's something you're thinking of doing, you're not sure. It's like, people will think I'm crazy. I don't really know. And he's saying, go for it, go for it, go for it. That's what he's saying, go for it. There's something about you. What's he saying? It's like, what is it about you? Are you known, what is this? I'm getting like two things. They don't really, I'm getting like clarity and I'm getting sharpness. So I don't know if, I almost think like you're what's he say? Saying like a smart cracker. She's a smart cracker. I've never heard that before. So he's just acknowledging that like you're a smart cracker. Like whatever you put your mind to, you can do. So he's just like, oh, he's funny. He's saying, you know, this is a full moon coming up, he's saying. So he says, I want you to put your intentions out there. What do you really want? What do you really want? Not what you think you want, but what is it? What is it that still needs to be fulfilled? Something. I don't know. What is this? I almost, for a minute, I felt like travel, going to another country, travel, something about travel. Helping people, I don't know, something about travel. Does any of what I'm saying resonate with you, Larissa? He's saying like, she's a smart. Oh, now he's saying cookie. I think I might have heard cracker, but now smart cookie. Smart cookie. So he's like, whatever you're pining for, he wants you think about it and then take small steps or small actions to do that. Okay. You have, Marissa, you have a brother and a sister, is that correct? I don't know if it was brother or he's a partner, but I don't know. He was just acknowledging, oh, complicated, difficult. I also have been needing to, okay, there we go. Okay. So I don't know. I just, before I read that message of yours, I had to click on more. He brought through, I felt a male and he brought through a female. It felt like it was brother and sister. I'm not too sure, 100% sure if it was brother or partner but I just felt a male and a female that he was identifying. It was funny because they didn't really come together, only a sister. Okay, thank you. Is there a partner or a male or some kind of male around you? I don't know, because there's some kind of male he had, but they weren't, I was just about to say they weren't together, so that's why I didn't feel that they were brother and sister. But let me just see what he wants to say about sister. I don't know why he's saying acorn, but anyways. It's funny, he's just saying about your sister, he's saying two heads are better than one. It's funny, he says, two heads can knock together, two heads can lock together. So I almost feel, are you and your sister on different sides of the fence? Okay. Yeah, so he's talking about, yeah. So there's some kind of understanding there with your sister because he's like this, like he's wanting, like, come together closer, right? Two are better than one. Two are better than one. So he's saying that. He's talking about mutual support, got your back. He's talking about all that, so important. I don't know who this male is, but he's just showing me some male that's like further out. So I don't know if this is a partner, a boyfriend, I don't know. There's just some male over there. He's just like acknowledging him. So he's aware of this male, whoever that is in your life right now. And I think you would know who this is. And he's just saying, don't let, let's see, we used to be, now we are united. Oh, there we go. Lovely. This male, something about a male. Okay, and he's just saying, don't let this male, it's almost like make decisions for you or influence you or, so he's just saying that. He's just giving you a heads up about this male. So just be aware of this male because I think there's some influence of this male on you. So he just wants you to be aware of that. Okay. All right. So that's why he came through, just to acknowledge. Okay, I understand. And he's also saying, you know, just because people are older doesn't mean they've grown up. You understand that? And he said, just because some people don't know how to fulfill their life purpose, he's always saying this like with a bit of like a little bit of strength behind this. Like just because some people, and he says some people, which is interesting, don't know how to fulfill or follow their life purpose doesn't mean you can't. You understand that? You understand that. So he's like, don't be influenced. That's why he's coming through. And I don't know, he has like a little pet name for you. I don't know if he called you Cookie, some little cute name. And he's saying, you know, I love you. And it's like Cookie, or some little pet name. I don't know what it is. He's like, I love you. You take care of each other. You got this. Goes, oh, heck. You're going to be at least 100 years old. And he's laughing. So he's laughing and saying, there's something positive in the family genes. He's saying there, you're going to live to be 100. There's something positive. Focus on that. Okay. And I'm going to leave you with all his love. What a wonderful gentleman. Oh my goodness. And Larissa just said totally on point. Oh, that's awesome. So before I wrap it up, let's just review these messages. Woo! I'm blown away, and I've had a lot of healing myself. So we had this wonderful Malamute, or a Husky, beautiful animal, reminded us how important it is, our connection with animals here and how much they give to us and our spiritual connection with them. Awesome. And then we had the lovely aunt that came through that was just acknowledging her mother who's is unhealthy and just giving support to the granddaughter and helping the grandmother. Just so beautiful. So our loved ones in spirit are always there, and they're always helping us. We might not be aware of it, but if you sense them around you, that's the sign. They are supporting you. They're giving you inspiration. They're guiding you in ways you're not even aware of. You're like, oh, I think I'll do this. And I say, oh, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Grandma. So just be aware of that. They're there. And they're definitely, your loved ones in spirit do support people that are close to transitioning. They meet them on the other side. There's like a welcoming committee. It's like a celebration. I had many a dream where my mom was met by her mother in spirit, and it was beautiful. Just beautiful seeing that reunion. And then we just had this wonderful grandpa who came through and just talking about, you know, the love between the sisters, and just telling them to like go for it, you know, live your best life, be you, be authentic. What else could we ask for? What an awesome day. Oh, I think I'm gonna go dance outside for a bit now. Now I'm really high strung, but that just beautiful messages, just lifts my heart for sure. And I hope everybody else is so healing all around for everyone with those messages. Oh, my dog's even happy. There you go. So hold on. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, he's trapped. Okay. Okay, my boy. I still don't know how that door always gets closed when we get in here. So just a reminder, I just wanted to thank everyone for joining me this afternoon. I'm going to continue at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. I have a mediumship development class starting June the 4th. I'm also available for mentorship, personal one-on-one readings, etc., as well as coaching. I love mentoring. Mentoring is awesome. And I'll be a guest speaker and demonstrating medium at some spiritual churches in Ontario during the summer. So I look forward to that. So in closing, please remember to keep your heart brave and your imagination wild, because anything's possible. And look at what an awesome afternoon we had today, and the healing messages and the love and the support and the guidance. Isn't it just awesome? I'm like lost for words. I don't even know what to say anymore. But thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you again next week. Kelly, yeah, they are, and they are our biggest cheerleaders. You're absolutely right. Bye, Leslie says thank you. Bye, Alexandra. You're welcome. Oh, hi, Kelly. You're so welcome. Thank you for the love. Ah, you're so welcome. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and I will post this. You're welcome, Amy. Lots of love. Hi, Nikki. You're welcome. Lots of love to everybody. Take care.